Guy picked him up like this in a gorilla press, threw him against the pole, and the guy cracked 3 ribs right here. And,
Preview. Preview.
Icicle.
Good question here where it's going to get real. What would you say to folks that say wrestling is fake?
It's as fake as every movie you've ever watched. It's as fake as every person that you have ever been in contact with that you've been in a fight with. It's as fake as the time that I got my molars knocked out in my 3rd match ever. It's as fake as every neck injury that there has been, every wrestler that has ever died in the ring. When you say that to me, where's the camera? Right here? When you say that, you're an insult to the community of wrestling. And I pray to God that you run into the ring one day and I catch you. Because when I catch you, you're not going to think wrestling's fake anymore.
Exactly.
How's that?
I think you definitely described it well. And it's just to go further, have you been through that? Like, has somebody tell you, oh, it's fake anyway, or...
I've been through that more than you think. A lot of people think that what we do is not dangerous and is done with smoke and mirrors. And I wish that were true. Did you see the interview that Tom Cruise did when he broke his ankle on the set of Mission Impossible, the last one that he did? When he did a stunt, jumped over the railing, broke his ankle, and it went back like this? Yeah. So there is a potential to get hurt in wrestling every single time I step in the ring. I could do it by falling through the ropes like Batista did at WrestleMania. I could do it at any point in a match, turning my ankle on a movement, on a rotation. And let's not even talk about the fact that we use the ropes that could break and I could fall back, break my neck, fall on your little daughter that you let to get too close to the ring when we tell you to keep your little nasty, grubby little children's hands back.
I'm sure you've seen stuff like that too.
So there are people, of course, all the time that are going to tell you, oh, it's fake, it's fake. No, because to be in wrestling, you have to be consistent and you have to be strong because this ain't ballet.
Yeah. I feel you on that. You told us on our last clip here that about the last injury that you've experienced and things that, what was the worst injury you've seen or maybe even inflicted on somebody? Because I'm sure you've seen stuff maybe worse than what's happened to you.
I've seen terrible injuries. Psycho Sid, 97 or 98, jumped off the second rope, feet landed, and his ankle went crack and turned sideways, and it looked like this. That's one of the worst injuries I've seen. But in person, the worst injury I've seen is a guy got thrown into the pole. Guy picked him up like this in a gorilla press, threw him against the pole, and the guy cracked 3 ribs right here. And, it's hard to...
You can tell just even looking at him?
Yeah, you can tell because he went into the pole. He didn't, bounce off. He kind of caved in like this, and then he kind of came back out. And the human body's not supposed to bend that way. I don't know if you know anatomy but yeah, that's probably the worst injury I've seen.
It's a good thing you have the stomach for that, because if I even, and a lot of people, to even see that is like, oh, my goodness. Jeez.
You're right. And like I said, it's not ballet.
Yeah, not at all. So how much time, I know this is very time consuming if you take it serious, and apparently you do. Mm-hmm. How much time weekly do you think you spend, and not just wrestling, but wrestling, working out, maybe meal prepping, or... Oh, I know this is a guess because you probably just, at this point, you just do it.
So if on a normal week, right, I have shows usually that are in the state of Texas. If let's say it's about 2 to 3 hours away for the show. Mm. During the week, I work out twice a week, once before work and once after work. And I also have to go and train in ring.
Oh, wow.
So you have to keep up your craft. So I do that at least 4 times a week. So my workouts usually last an hour and a half each. And then the wrestling workout usually lasts about an hour, 2 hours, maybe.
Oh, wow.
So then you have to include in the matches that I do that are at least 10 to 35 minutes long, not including the travel to get there, not including the time to help set up the ring, make sure everything is safe.
Because you do all that.
Oh, because we have to make sure that we're safe. We're performers. Mm-hmm. You need to check out everything. And that doesn't include getting your new gear made, doesn't include getting the rehab time, and of course the meal prep. So between all of that, it's like a second job. It's
I'm sure.
60 hours a week that I spend.
How do you eat? Are you vegan? Do you?
Body made by Taco. No, really, as best as I can, I get every single kind of food into my body. Usually when you're on the road, there's not a lot of stuff that is really a healthy alternative for you.
Yeah.
So I have huge carbs during the morning hours because that's my first workout. Usually in the middle of the day, I'll have like a salad or something light, something healthy. And then during the spare hours of the evening, it's kind of whatever I grab at that point. But I do not drink soda.
Salute.
I do not drink heavy sugars stuff, only on an occasion if I'm partying. Had to cut out beer. That sucks. I'm not going to lie to you. But Michelob Ultra is actually a good alternative for a lot of people. And yeah, mostly water. And I weigh 350 pounds. It's not necessarily the best thing in the world, but I can't imagine how much I would actually weigh if that was a different case.
Oh my! Salute to that, because like with eating healthy, that takes a lot of discipline, and a lot of people are just like air quotes on air quote diets, but it's not actually happening.
Yeah, those people that go on these fasting for, women, some women will be like, I gotta lose 150 pounds by next Friday, and I'm gonna drink water and put dirt on the tip of my tongue. Like, no, that is not healthy. Like, you're going to die.
Oh my God.
And you're gonna mess up your metabolism. And for just people that are wanting to diet and wanting to do things like that, don't start cutting stuff out cold turkey because your system is going to be shocked.
Yeah.
And that's when you start to fiend, because if you don't know,
it's like breaking off a drug.
Sugar is 6 times more addictive than cocaine. 6 times. That's ridiculous. Crazy. That is like crystal meth. Okay. So, I just tell people all the time, take it slow, but, work your way in. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm not the healthiest guy in the world. I'm not going to lie. You give me a Whataburger right now, I'm going to eat it.
Yeah.
But
we'll remember that for the next interview.
Hey.
Interviews and cheeseburgers.
When's the next one?
Exactly.